Hey, here at Rogate today, filming the track walk for the B1KE race next week. Enjoy! Everything on the B1KE track is completely rollable. It's designed so anyone can race it no matter what your ability. The faster you ride it, the more difficult and challenging it's going to become. Yeah, you can just go at a pace that you're comfortable with and enjoy it. So as usual, you start off on the start ramp. Some people may think that the start ramp is quite intimidating, but I promise you, you just roll down it, it's all good. And then you take a left. The first feature that looks quite intimidating is this little kicker. Once again, I promise you, it's not actually as bad as it looks. It's just the size of my foot, so very, very small, just a little hop down. And then you've got two choices here. If you go straight, you're making the future corner a lot tighter. If you go wide, you can set up a lot better for if you decide to go round the outside, or even setting up wide so you can take that inside. So this is the first, I'd say, interesting part of the track. So you can either do the normal, come this way, and then you go around the corner, or you can actually go wide, either wide around these stumps, ooh, tripping over, or you can do a middle line. We go into the first transition, go across here, just through the loam, lovely. I mean, you can go high on this. I'm not sure if there's really any point of going high up there because you've got this lovely corner here. Up to you. Right, the next tricky bit. Here's the corner. As most of you know, the trail normally goes that way. You want to keep looking this way because we're going to cross the track again. It will be a lot more obvious when there's actually tape. See, there's a few tyre marks. Either you can come quite high up here or you can stay low. This bit here is actually taped off, so you won't be able to go this way. Popping over here, probably staying out of the sludge here is a good plan, and you're sort of straight lining it a little bit more. Down to the mud, onto a very sharp corner. I believe the higher you go with this, the better it's going to be for the next bit. There's a little drop here, but once again, it's not really much of a drop. You can roll down it if you want. It looks like a drop. Then you come over here and you realise it's just like a root roll. I always find that it's so much better looking from it in front than from behind, because look at that, that looks completely rollable now. You roll down that, and then we're going straight into this brand new loam section. If we look at it again from there, lovely straight line. Down here, once again, this feature here, completely rollable. Obviously, the further you go over to the rider's right, the more of a little drop off it's going to be. And we'll bring you into this berm. Another bit that looks like a drop, quite small, probably no larger than my foot. Yeah, shorter than my foot. So. And then you've got a bit of a line choice here. The normal line is just to go around the berm, and then you go around the berm at the bottom. Some people may try and hop up here and take it wide so they can get that drop. Once again, it's not actually a drop, completely rollable. You actually look at it side on. Okay, if you look at it from this angle, it looks a little bit better. You can see you can actually roll down it, a little tyre mark there. Then a little sprint across the fire road. Then you go into this drop. Towards the left is a little bit more of a drop. Towards the right is completely rollable. Go around the corner. You may want to aim to get high on that, so you can go towards the inside, because the track's going to go through the melon side. Come down here, I would suggest you're probably trying to stay as high or towards the middle as you can, because you're going to be cornering that way afterwards. Fair warning, there is a little hole here. I think that's going to be filled in though. Over again. That's the woodland section. Come round this corner, right into another line choice, and go either side of the tree. If you're already on the right, it's going to push you more towards the right on this, which then makes that next corner a little bit more horrible. Alternatively, you've got this left-hand line. There is a stump there. And this brings you into more of a drop. You can't really see it on the camera very well, but there is like a little ledge there. It brings you more into a straight line into that corner. As you're going towards the left of the ledge, it's a little bit higher, but you could roll down it if you really wanted to. I don't know if that's helpful. You can see it is rollable, but ideally you take off and land down here somewhere. Height wise, on the largest part of it is about up to my hip. You'll see there's a drop later on which is a little bit bigger than that. carrying on through the tree. Come straight on to the bottom of Far Beyond. There's a little route here. It will end up pushing you that way a little bit on it. You come around this corner, got a quick little drop choice. You can either go on this little one, probably about the height of my knee, once again rollable, or you can go off the bigger drop. Pray that no one comes down and squishes me. Very floaty. Height wise, if you're not feeling like doing any drops, you can just ride round this way. It's down to that corner and down into Split Richard. At the moment it is quite muddy. Hopefully it will dry out a bit by the race. Goes over this little jump here, so there's actually no hole or gap on this side, so you can either roll over it or you can actually send it down that corner into the final jumps of Split Richard. They're going to be closing off this left side, so it will just be this right side that you're going over, which are just, I think it's 3 little tabley things. So like a little kicker just here, then a table there, and then another little table further on into a berm, and then you've finished. You can smile. Okay, maybe there's 4. I was wrong. There's another little one there. And then you're just into the finish, which will be about where they're standing. I hope you all found that useful, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more confidence for the race. Cool, catch you there.